Mm-hmm. 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 Welcome in. Everybody, welcome in. Yes, sir. Everybody, welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment stream. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. My name is Nate Main. You know, I got to sip on it. You know, I got to. All right, guys. So, hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. We're going to go ahead and jump right into today's show and get this show on the road. We have quite a few awesome products in the carousel today. Some new stuff that I haven't seen before. Some stuff that's great for packages. If you guys order stuff from Amazon a lot to protect those packages, I'm telling y'all right now, today is a good show. We have a ton of stuff that we're going to be talking about here today. So give me 1 second and we'll take a look at that real quick. You guys, I'm going to have to end this stream real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm going to have to end this stream, unfortunately. I kind of messed up. So give me 1 second. All right. And we're back. And we are back. I had a little bit of technical difficulty there. I accidentally put in the wrong stuff into today's show. All right, so first up, the first thing that we're going to talk about today is going to be the Ankerwork M650 wireless microphone set, which is going to be this guy right here. So this is the Ankerwork M650 wireless mic set. So this is great for content creators, people that film videos, just a bunch of different situations. It is going to have two wireless microphones right in here on the inside. Hey, Shona, welcome to the stream. You are going to have your little receiver right here. Now, this is pretty cool what this does. So ultimately what's going to happen is you are going to plug this into your computer. You have options to plug this in to your iPhone or your Android with this USB adapter. So you can plug this directly into your computer right here, as you guys can see. It has an auxiliary output too. So if you're using this with like your normal microphone, then you just plug it into here. Now the USB-C is for your computer. It works with Windows or Mac. And then you have two wireless mics right here, as you guys can see. So you can either clip this to your shirt just like so. So you can clip it just like this. You see how you can clip it? So I could, bring it right over here to my shirt. Do it like that. Or what I could do is I can use it as a magnet. So I'd put this on the inside of my shirt and then I'd put this one on the other side, and then I have a wireless microphone. It's just that easy. So you do have stereo sound with these. Whenever you take this out and you take one microphone out, it'll automatically switch, as you guys can see right there. And as I get closer or further away from the mic, you guys can see that the gain is going up. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Hello, 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 hello. So just that easy. That is the Ankerwork M650 wireless mic set. Seabass, welcome. Welcome, 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 Seabass. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so next up, we are going to be taking a look at the Home iSteady M6 camera gimbal stabilizer. This is cool for your iPhone. Seabass, how are you doing today? All right, let me go ahead and grab the app or the phone. Switch over to my overhead camera so you can see this. That's good to hear. It's good to hear that you're doing great. So I'll switch over to my phone for this. You guys can see that right here. Let me turn on a light. I think that's why it's not focusing correct. Is because the light. Going on vacation? Heck no. The opposite of that. The opposite of that. I don't know. What would be the opposite of going on vacation? All right, so I got this phone here. We're going to be using this iPhone 12 today. Rising Sun, welcome to the stream. We're going to be using the iPhone 12 for this. Let me go ahead and clear all of this out real quick. All right. So here is everything that it comes with. So first of all, you're going to get this little tripod, homecation, exactly. Homecation, or just stay at home. So this little tripod is to use this so you can stabilize it and you don't have to hold it if you want to set this up as a, let's say as a, just a tripod in a way. You're going to have this little guy right here, which actually has a fill light built into it. And this actually has a camera built into it where it will automatically AI track you. And then you have your charging cable and instruction manual. So the first thing I want to do whenever I get this set up, the opposite would definitely be going to prison. 100%. I agree. So first thing I want to do is screw this on. Now you don't have to. You can just hold this because it will stabilize. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and put this on my desk just like so. What I want to also next do is unlock all of the axes. So I want to make sure all of those are unlocked. And as you guys can see, we can rotate here. We can rotate here. And so that's all we need to do. Now I'm going to rotate it back around this way. I'm going to go ahead and put my iPhone in here now. Drop that in, and I'm going to hold down the power button that is over on the side right here. And so give it a second. So now you can see that it is now stabilized, but it does seem like it's kind of not, it's hard for you guys to see this, but if you look, it looks like it's slightly not level on my iPhone, so I don't want it to do that. So what I can do is I can come over to the side right here on top, this little thing right here, and now I can kind of level this out a little bit, just kind of balance it. Now that it's balanced, what I want to do now is I want to unlock my iPhone, and I'm going to go to the app, because there is an app that you can download on this, but we're not going to, we'll just actually just use the video app. We'll switch it over to where you guys can kind of see what I'm seeing. Drop this on top. SR Beanie, welcome to the stream. Drop this on top just like so. So now you can see that we have a little light on there. So there's a few different options what you can do. This is gesture controlled. So what I can do is I can hit the OK button, just like I can do an OK symbol. One second. Let's actually load up the app that comes with it, Hoem Joy. Connected successfully. We'll go ahead and rotate the camera around. And so as you guys can see, you can see me on it. So like I said, this is a gimbal. So whenever I am holding this, it keeps the phone in place. Now, if you turn it too much, it will rotate to a portrait mode. But let's go ahead and show you guys the AI tracking on this. This has got to be one of the coolest things. Let me find the AI tracking section one more time. Okay, so I need to enable this to on. Okay, so now that I enabled this to on, I'm going to hold up the OK button. And so as you guys can see, if I go ahead and just pull this back a little bit, as I move, so does it. That doesn't matter if I go down lower So I go up higher, down low again, and then I can just pick it up too. And you'll notice that this camera is going to stay on me even if I pull it back here. So you see how that camera's staying on me? When I go down, it tilts up. When I go back up, it tilts down. I go sideways. I can go to portrait mode. And it's just going to stay on me the entire time. If I want to re-enable it, I just go like that. And it just stays on me the whole time. Home and steady. That is crazy. Haha. Yes, it is. And then obviously whenever you're filming videos, you're going to get super smooth videos because as you move this around, it stays in one place. You can switch it over to portrait mode if you want to. We're going to go ahead and rotate this all the way back around 360 degrees. That would be very useful if I were doing a selfie of myself doing the hokey pokey. Exactly. That's exactly what it would be useful for. This is what these things are designed to do. Let me get the AI tracking again. I mean, look, I'm going to move around. I'm not doing anything. It's just following me. So that's how that works. It's a really simple to use setup once you kind of understand everything that's going on with it. Can it extend taller? No, not really. But if you wanted to, let me go ahead and turn this off real quick. Give me 1 second. I'll show you what you can do. All right, sorry about that. You can, if you wanted to, set this on the tripod. So I should be able to just put this on this little tripod here. Yep. So you can put it on a tripod if you want to. Now do the hokey pokey. Put your left hand in, you put your left hand out, you put your left hand in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what home's about. Nate twerks. Or your famous twerk. Yeah. I've been known to twerk. I've been known to... I dabble in the twerk every once in a while. I mean, look at this. This thing's still following me. I can't escape it. If that's not cool, I don't know what it is. It's only $209. You get this little tripod mount with it. It doesn't come with a tripod. That's just my own tripod. That's cool. I mean, that is just cool. During the summer, if I end up doing my outside live streams where we're barbecuing and stuff like that, I'm going to be streaming directly from my phone, and that's definitely what we're going to be using. AI is going far for sure. I mean, look at this. Come on. You guys can't really see it, so give me 1 second. I'm going to switch over to something else so you can see it. Actually, I got a fix for this. That's what it's all about. There we go. Now you guys can see it. Oh, now you can't. Look, ma, no hands and no darling. I don't dance, and I'm with Rocco. I'm with Waska. I don't mind, but there's a chance. I'm over here. And just like so, it's that easy. Can't even shake it. So there you guys go. $209. I think it's a great deal. Something that's really good for content creators, really good for people that just want to film videos and not have a shaky camera. I was talking to PC Phil in the stream yesterday, and this would be something that's great for him. Meatface, I didn't say hi to you. Welcome to the stream, my guy. Sheila B, SR Beanie, Rising Sun Seabass. You guys are the real MVPs for being here. What would you guys do with that? You guys let me know. What would you guys do with this? So we're going to go ahead and just continue on in today's stream. And the next product is a security camera from Eufy. It is the Eufy Cam Floodlight, or the Eufy Floodlight Cam 2. And this also has built-in AI.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Eufy Security 2K Full HD recording floodlight cam. This is an absolute beast, and
I definitely do think it could keep up with snowboarding and skateboarding. And the reason I say that is because of how fast it tracks you. I mean, it is very quick staying on you. So I think it definitely would.
I'm very far away from my router. That's why my connection speed is so low. You're also going to have your light feature, alarm, events, auto night vision, screenshot, record, a whole bunch of stuff. And then you can see right here that you're able to further customize all of these settings on this camera right there in the app. There's so many things that you can do with this. You guys can tell Alexa or Google to show you this. And then you also have a bunch of different modes that is basically going to allow you to choose what type of security you want. And you can even further customize each one of those modes to tailor them to exactly how you want them to behave whenever you're home, whenever you're away. And you can see that it pops up right there on your phone no matter where you're at if it sees someone's been spotted. So I waited till nighttime, and you guys can see right here the night vision works really well, and the camera detected me, so it automatically turned on those floodlights, and they are super, super bright. I'll go ahead and turn them off, and this thing is so quick to react that it immediately turned them back on because it recognized I was in the frame. Now, sound warning, I'm going to show you guys.
So yeah, great little wireless camera system. Now this one, on that camera, it's kind of weird. You cannot just simply plug it into the wall. You have to hardwire it. I'm not sure exactly why they require it to be hardwired, but just know that you do have to hardwire it. So you have to have existing cable there, or run some electrical cable to it, or have an electrician do it, just so you guys know. And this is on a crazy good sale today for $130. It's a 2K camera, no monthly service fees, super bright floodlights on it too. Automatic app alerts. If it detects somebody, you can set up activity zones where everything that the camera sees, if you only want it to alert you if somebody is like in your yard, you can create an activity zone to where it will only give you a notification based on that. So You guys can't really go wrong with it. I definitely recommend giving that a shot for sure. But we're going to go ahead and move on to some more security cameras from Eufy, which the next one is going to be the Eufy Cam E. This is a 365-day fee-free. Eufy is fee-free. Yeah. Eufy is fee-free. Eufy fee-free. Eufy fee-free. Eufy fee. Say that 3 times fast. You can't. Seabass, you can't do that. You can't say Eufy fee-free. Eufy fee-free. You can't. I can't do it. So this comes with 2 cameras and the home base for it as well. The home base allows this to connect to the internet. I need every one of you right now to try to say Eufy fee-free, Eufy fee-free, Eufy.
Blogger
3 times fast.
Today,
Eufy fee-free, Eufy fee-free. That's tough. That's tough. So you guys can see, I just do an unboxing here. We do use these all the time. I mean, they're set up right now. I could load up the Eufy app and show you guys all of the controls that we have directly from it. I'm just saying, this is a great, easy way because they're all wireless. It comes with the hardware, 365-day battery life, so you don't have to sit there and worry about charging it up once every week or 2 weeks. I'm talking an entire year of battery life from this one set. That home base is what you need to connect this to your computer or to your internet. So this is going to connect to your modem through an Ethernet port, and then these will connect to that, hence now connecting to the internet. So definitely give that a shot, my friends. If you guys are looking to just add a couple more cameras to your home security setup, if you guys have a baby or just anything in your house that you want to monitor, this next product is great for that. This is the Eufy SpaceView Pro. This is also on sale today for $140. You don't have to have a baby to use this. I've used this. I mean, we now use it every single day with our baby. But what you can use this for is monitoring anything. Maybe a cook. Maybe you could monitor a 3D print if that's something that you do. Laser engravers. Just anything that you want to be able to watch while you're away from it. That's what it's great for. Now, they wirelessly connect to each other, so you can't take that display right there that you guys see on the right side of the video. You can't take that anywhere you want to go. Like you can't, go across town. They do connect wirelessly to each other. There's no internet connection involved in these. So if you guys are worried about security and you guys just want to make sure that your privacy is protected, this doesn't connect to the internet at all. There's not even an option to do that. So it's got automatic night vision. If I go ahead and just skip through this video a little bit, you guys are going to see right here, it automatically kicks on night vision whenever it recognizes that the lights went out. It's IR, so you can see at night. You can set up audio alert, so if it detects something over a certain sound level, you can choose like 1 through 5, 5 being it needs to hear something really loud to alert you, or 1 being any noise will basically alert you. You can set that up. It'll automatically go off. This is just a fantastic way for you guys to be able to monitor whatever it is. Babies are what this is designed to do, but just anything at all. Okay, and then moving on after that, we are going to have another Eufy security system. This is the Eufy Cam 2 Pro wireless home security system. So these are high-end cameras with a higher resolution. Oh, and that is the wrong video, so we're going to go ahead and skip that. And we're going to talk about this next thing, which is the Ace Magician Mini PC. Not $1. I got $1 for you. So this right here, if you guys need a new computer, I'm telling any of you guys at all, either one of you guys, if you need a new computer, this is what you need to get. This is a whole entire computer. I'm talking everything can be done from this. It has built-in Wi-Fi, built-in Bluetooth. It's got USB ports on the front, USB ports on the back, 2 HDMI outputs, a VGA output, oddly enough. You have a USB-C output. You're going to have your power button, audio output. There's your Ethernet port. This does have Wi-Fi 5 built into it. It's got an 12th generation Intel i7 processor in it. You can actually upgrade this if you guys want to in order to be able to put in a new SSD if you guys need a higher SSD. Like maybe you need a faster one, you need more space. There is a spot to install a 2.5 SSD if you guys want to do that. I've thoroughly tested this thing. My initial impressions is it boots up insanely fast. From a dead power, I can turn this on, get it connected to a monitor, and I'm at the login screen in roughly, I would say, probably about 20 seconds or so. And then it's got a quick boot feature too. So if you put this thing to sleep, not power down through Windows, if you just press this power button, it'll kill everything. It'll turn it all off. But as soon as you press this on, it'll be back to the login screen within 5 seconds. So this thing is super quick. The only downside is the Wi-Fi performance on this specific model is pretty slow. I don't know why it's so slow, but if you guys have the ability to plug in an Ethernet port right here, then you kind of bypass all that and you don't even have to worry about it. So if you guys need a full-fledged computer, definitely give this one a shot. This is on sale today for $380. This is likely faster than your laptop or your computer because it's using PCIe 4.0 to load everything. This is a great computer right here, my friends. But next up in the carousel, we are going to talk about a gaming headset. So I'm going to grab that. So we're going to be talking about this Getheos 2.4 gigahertz wireless headset. This is a great headset for those of you guys that aren't wanting to spend a crazy amount of money, but you guys are still wanting to get a solid performing headset. The only downside, and I'm going to say this right off of the bat, the microphone on this is pretty much trash. But also at $40, you can't really complain about the microphone that much. Just because it's not, I don't really expect a $40 headset with a detachable microphone to have just a crazy good microphone. You know what I mean? It's not going to be anything like this microphone that I'm using. So give me 1 second and we're going to go ahead and just changing something on my computer here real quick. All right, so let's go ahead and start this up so you guys can see that you have everything you need right here. Delbert, PA. Smite me, Amazon. You're going to get banned, dude. Chill out. I would like to be able to converse with... I'd like to be able to converse with you here, okay? So you're already probably banned. Did you say anything? Say another thing. Say another thing. Hurry, please. Okay, I'll behave. Another thing. There we go. See? He learns quick, guys. Delbert PA F in the chat. He learns quick. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. So like I was saying before, you have the Captain 300 wireless microphone or wireless headset. It's compatible with your PC, your phone, tablet, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. So it's compatible with pretty much everything that you guys have. It's all plug and play. Now, this isn't how it shows up in the box. I've just already opened this a few times before. This is how I threw everything back in here. So you're going to have your USB dongle. That's right, I said it. Your USB dongle. So this is going to be what plugs in to your Nintendo Switch, to your PC, so you guys can use this as it. Now, it does have Bluetooth built in, so if you have to connect it over Bluetooth, you can. The wireless microphone is detachable, so if you're using a different standalone microphone, kind of like I'm doing on the stream, you can just detach it, but you can see that the microphone is adjustable. You have a bunch of controls on it too. So you're going to have power button, volume button. You're going to have USB-C to recharge it. It will come with a cable to get this recharged. Just so you guys know, you do get a cable. Now, whenever you're wearing this, it does do a really good job of kind of just it fits around your ears so nicely that it does a good job of blocking out background noise. And the way it does that is by just sitting around your ears and kind of creating this like suction around them in a way to where you don't really hear much going on around it. And with that PU leather right here, it's pretty comfortable. The only thing I can say about this is this padding up here. Oh, 1 second. Let me just go ahead and not do that again. So the padding right here, you can't even really tell it's there. It's thin, but it's still adjustable. You have full adjustment, so if you guys have a large head or a small head, you don't have to worry about it. Now, cool thing about this is it does have some lights built into it. So whenever you turn this on, you guys are going to notice that you have the Jatheos branding kind of lights up, and then you have this really cool blue looking effect right here. You can't change that. Maybe you can. I've tried. I couldn't find out how to do it. But yeah, just a great budget headset for those of you guys that might be looking for a new one. But with that being said, we're going to move on to some other products in the carousel today. We're going to talk about the Anker Nebula Capsule Max and Capsule 2. There are some main differences from these two projectors. They might look exactly the same, and honestly, for a while, I thought they were, and then I realized, oh, there's quite a big difference on the Capsule 2 and Capsule Max. So we'll go ahead and talk about the Anker Nebula Capsule 2 first, which is this guy over here, and this is probably your better pick for the two. So this is a completely portable projector, so you can use it outdoors because it's got a built-in battery on it. You do have Google Assistant, so it has a remote that comes with it. You can press a button on the remote and talk to it. It can look up sports, movies. It can look up the score of a game. It can look up the weather. You can ask it questions. It runs on Android 9.0. So you can download thousands of apps directly to it, 3,600 plus TV apps. This is going to have 720p resolution, 200 ANSI lumens, and a 9700 milliamp battery. And let me go ahead and show you guys the projector itself, which is right here, and so is the remote. So that's what the remote looks like. There's that button I was telling you guys before. Whenever you hold this down, you can talk to this and immediately just look it up through voice. Like whatever it is you guys want to look up. I don't know what you guys are into. You can do so. You've got a tripod mount on it too, so you can mount this to a tripod if you need to. Autofocus, auto keystone correction, of course. You've got HDMI input on it. You've got USB 2.0, so you can use a mouse or a keyboard with this. USB-C to charge, and then an auxiliary output to pair this with a better speaker system if you guys have one. You're also going to have your power button and a Bluetooth function button. So you can press this button down. Whenever you do that, what it's going to do is turn off the projector and keep the speakers on so you can use it as a Bluetooth speaker. Overall, this is a great projector. If you guys are looking to get one, it's on sale today. It's $30 off. But now we're going to go ahead and talk about the Capsule Max. PC Phil, welcome to the stream. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got PC the Philinator. That's his nickname now. By the way, it's PC Philinator. Everybody say hello, PC Philinator. That's the new and improved nickname. So, we have Philinator. Well, now I don't like that. Now it sounds weird when you put it like that. I meant like... Never mind. I don't know what I meant. Maybe scratch that. So we have the Capsule 2 we just looked at. Now we're going to talk about the Capsule Max. This is a cheaper projector, and for a good reason. You do lose a couple of things, and in some ways you actually gain a couple of things too. So this is going to run on Android 8.1, so a slower version or an older version of the Android TV OS. Philinatorama, that works. This is going to have 720p. This is going to have the 9700 milliamp battery, 200 ANSI lumens. So really, this is kind of an older version of the Capsule 2. The Capsule 2 is a little bit newer, a little bit more updated with some more features, but this one is still very capable. Quality-wise, in terms of the picture resolution, it's the same thing. You're just missing that Google Assistant, and you're losing a few apps because it's an older Android OS, but you still get autofocus, you still get auto keystone. You have your HDMI input, you've got USB, you also have a DC power in instead of USB-C, and then your auxiliary output. So this one is today $459. So it's really depending on what you guys want. You guys can spend about 50 more bucks for the Capsule 2, get a newer Android OS, USB-C charging, and Google Assistant, or you can save a little bit of money and lose some of those features. So it's really dependent on what you guys want. We used to watch movies outside all the time. They were called drive-ins. We still have a couple around here. You never had the chance to go to a you've never been to a drive-in movie theater? Look at this. Look at this bad boy. Right in the worst spot ever. If I go like this, you can't tell. Oh, you can really tell. Looks like I got stung. How have you never been? You're from the Northeast, my guy. I'm from there. I haven't lived there in a long time. And you haven't been to a drive-in movie theater, and I have multiple times. You're a fake Northeasterner. You guys are fake up there. Use guys. I know. Deprived childhood. Well, now you made me feel bad. Well, now you made me feel bad. I was wondering, should I go full blown Hawaiian shirt like this? No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't do it. Stop it. So we have some lights up next, and then we have an RC car after that. The best RC car there is. You just too young to remember. I'm 47 years old. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll set up my projector in the backyard and park my Jeep in front of it this summer. Nope. It won't be the same experience. Because you got to, like, at drive-in movie theaters, you have to tune your car to the specific radio station. It's the event of going there, then the concessions. It's not the same. You won't have the same experience. I'm telling you now, you can do what you want. You can do that, but don't lie to yourself, and much more, don't lie to us. Don't you lie to us, PC Phil. I'll have my kids bring me popcorn. Okay, so now you're on the right track. Now you're automating everything. And so you're definitely on the right track. But even still, don't call it a drive-in movie theater. Maybe name it after yourself or something. Name the experience after yourself or something along those lines. Try my best to recreate the experience, hence the wardrobe. Yeah. Nate's shooting an episode of Hawaii Five-0 after this stream. It kind of does look like that, doesn't it? I'm trying to figure out how to create that ball that I always create on accident on this little thing. This is a good fidget toy. Maybe I should have just put it in the carousel. I'll ask the neighbors to come over. Well, how big can your projector... And also that screen has got to be... I don't know. 50 feet wide, probably. Maybe more, depending on which one you go to. I know that drive-in movie theaters kind of made a comeback in some areas during like the COVID outbreak, when everyone was like brand new to freaking out about it. 2020, the Q1 2020, when everyone was losing their minds. They were kind of 100-inch, 100-foot screen. Yeah, everyone was losing their minds, and people wanted to get out. And so that was a really smart time to open up a drive-in movie theater, but then you probably bit the bullet once everything kind of calmed back down and people started just going to regular theaters again. I like the experience of drive-in movie theaters. I don't know about you guys. For those of you guys that have been, what do you like? It's a good experience. But also, I do like going to the regular movie theaters better. I like the experience of being in the theater, going to the concession stands, the comfortable seats, all of that good stuff. I just like going to the movies. I don't go much anymore. I mean, we do have a movie theater here in town, but it's a 2-screen theater, and it's just not that great. I like going to like IMAX and doing like the whole 9 yards. You know what I mean? But that's just me. Also, I like staying home too. Does anybody have any good recommendations for recent releases for movies that I need to watch? I finally watched Top Gun though. Not the original one. I still haven't seen the original, but I watched Top Gun Maverick. That was really good. Like really good. There's that ball that I was trying to create. Was that ball that I was trying to create. Check that out. And then let's see how fast I can get it back to the base. Let's go. Real fast. I'm like lightning boy. I'm like lightning boy. The dark horror movies don't show well on the outdoor screens. Yeah, that's one thing too. Because some of them will start like at like twilight hours when it's almost dark, but not really dark enough. I wonder how much those projectors are. The ones that they use for they use in those drive-in movie theaters. Those have got to be expensive, because if you think about it, like where you pay your ticket is also where they play the movies, and there's 10 or 15 rows of cars between that and the screen, so that projector's got to be good, like really good. $32,000 for a drive-in movie theater screen. So you go get a business loan and you're like, I need about 150,000. 32 of it's for a projector. 75 is for the land. The other thing is licensing and all that. Well, Delbert, now you done it. Now you done it. All right, so let's go ahead and go switch over. Let's take a look at some outdoor solar-powered lights real quick from Krapow. That my body didn't like me saying that. Apparently, I burped. I don't know what I did. I don't know what just happened to me. So this little demonstration that I do in this video is not really. Whoa. Stop talking past Nate with the not as cool Hawaiian shirt as the one I'm wearing now. There we go. So I didn't use these outdoors, but I'm just showing you guys that's what the lights look like whenever you have them powered on. So you can turn these on and off manually. It comes with hardware to mount them to your concrete. It doesn't come with like the drill bit, so you'll need a masonry bit, but you can also install it on a deck, a pathway, guardrails. I mean, you can install them anywhere that you would want lights like that. So that's what they look like. They're in blue. If you guys just need some blue solar powered lights for whatever, definitely give that a shot for sure. Careful there, Delbert. Gosh, he just doesn't learn. Just like the cigarette smells, just like the whiskey burns. Oh, I guess I'm never gonna learn. That's Delbert's theme song right there. So these next lights right here, these lights are designed for using in a pond or a pool because they're completely waterproof. And I mean completely waterproof. You can have these wherever you want. They're really cool too. So they do have app control built into them. You guys can kind of do any color that you want. They do have some, or they don't have app control, sorry. They have a remote that comes with them. You can do pretty much any solid color you want. It doesn't have many effects like, like these Govee lights in the background. But nonetheless, they're still a really cool thing to add to an outdoor setup. You don't have to use them in a pool. Like they're not fish. They don't have to be in water. I'm going to go ahead and skip through this video a little bit. Show you guys the lights right here. So pretty bright, and I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys listen to this real quick. Or not at all, I guess. Well, that's strange. You can't hear anything. these might be a good option for you. All right, there you guys go. That is the DRC remote control RC car. The next one, oh no, sorry. The next product is the DRC remote control RC car. And it's pretty dang cool. So check this out real quick. Load this up for you guys. It's super fast too. This is the fastest RC car I've ever tested. And it's only 200 bucks. I think there's also a coupon on it today? Question mark? Let me find out. There's a $40 off coupon on this RC car today. 40 schmackaroonies. It's a beast. It's a beast. I know you guys haven't seen too much to go off of, but if you want... What is going on with all of these videos I guess I just wear a lot of Hawaiian shirts, and you guys are going to see it more and more often now that the weather is getting warmer. Listen, if you don't own at least 5 Hawaiian shirts, you're wrong. Not grass, and you just crank it one way and crank the power all the way up, it does donuts. Even with these tires that have all this traction, it just does donuts. That's how much power it is. And if you're going full speed, let it get full speed, and then you turn it, it's got so much speed that whenever it turns, it'll flip. But they know this thing's gonna flip. That's why this whole shell is just this plastic, this really like malleable, like bendable plastic. So the plastic doesn't break. First of all, it's got this little bump right here, so you can hit the heck out of this thing, and you can beat this thing up. The DRC 200E is highly recommended. Dragon Blogger stamp of approval. So, very, very fast. I recommend it. The weather's warm. It's nice out now. I might actually bust that bad boy out and go race with it today. 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or more, dude. So I meant same on. I have one that is from Hawaii. My mother-in-law's friend went to Hawaii, so my mother-in-law had her get me a Hawaiian shirt from Hawaii, and it's actually not the one I like the most. Thrift store Hawaiian shirts for some reason they're better. They just are. It's a fact. This is known by the Hawaiian shirt community. Join the Hawaiian shirt community Discord. I don't know. That might exist. If not, hey, PC Phil, you want to be a co-moderator? Do you want to be a co-moderator? I'll create a Hawaiian shirt Discord, and we'll just get all of the dads, all of them, in there. Hire me. The pay is kind of low. It's 10 cents a day. That sounded like a commercial. For 10 cents a day. What is that? $3? Hey, $3 a month to be a moderator at the best Discord that will ever exist. Can I work overtime? Yeah. Overtime is definitely where the big bucks come in. So 10 cents an hour starting out. So after it's not over. I'm going to be generous with you. It's not overtime after 40 hours in a week. It's overtime after 8 hours a day. For every hour you work over 8 in one day, check this out. You're going to get triple pay. So 30 cents an hour. So that's where the big bucks come in, buddy. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if you want to quit your day job, you'll be in a position to do that. Okay, so next up we have the Holystone HS710 4K drone. Holystone and DRC and Holyton, they're all the same company, by the way. Fun fact for you. So this is an old video, as you guys can see by the apparent weight gain from there to here. That is 20 pounds ago, probably. There's all my nice football cards in the background, and I'm slightly upset. Yes, next item, pipe dream over. I'm slightly upset that I got rid of all. Why do I do this? Why do I do this to myself? I buy things that I really want. I'm into it for so long, and then I get rid of it, and then I miss it when I see it. Like in this example, look at these real quick. Hold on. You see these football cards in the background on that shelf over my right shoulder? That's like 7 cards, $2,000, and they've appreciated. Why do I do this to myself? So here's some footage from the drone. So it does have electronic image stabilization, which electronically tries to help smooth out that video, but it doesn't have a gimbal built into it. So I'm going to be honest, the footage you get from it, especially if it's on a windy day, is pretty bad. Now that day was windy, so I'll try to give it the benefit of the doubt, but more so for me, rather than like filming videos, this is more just fun to fly. I wouldn't buy this specifically because you want like an amazing camera or video experience, because I'm going to be real, you're not going to get that with this. There's no gimbal attached to it. It does record in 4K. It's a small sensor, so you don't really have a lot of that really crystal clear 4K that you're used to seeing, but for $180, you can't really go wrong with this. It's a fun drone. The batteries last about 25-30 minutes. It does have some decent range on it, so if you guys just want a nice beginner drone that you're not worried about, well, if I crash it, I'm out $1,000 like for a DJI, then give that one a shot. That's right. I remember that shadow box you reviewed to take photos of the cards. Whoa, you do. I don't remember that, but now I do. I didn't remember that. What? You cray, Phil. Then you probably remember this too. This electric skateboard from Jescar. I still have this. The remote is in one of my everything that doesn't have a home goes here like boxes. Yeah, I'm sure you have some boxes like that, Phil. I know you do. Phil, you've got some everything that doesn't have a home goes in this box. The remote's in one of those. The charger. Now that's a tough one. I've seen one e-board. I've seen them all, yeah. So this is $399. Now, just wait. You might be like, well, why is it so much? It's fast. It goes 25 miles an hour. It's got a almost 13-mile range on it. You could commute on this if you wanted to, and it's got a $50 coupon. And it's fun too. But if you've never rode on a skateboard or a longboard, I'd probably recommend starting out pretty slow. I wouldn't just jump in and immediately go the top speed.
Right? All you have to do is push forward, and you'll see even if you're not on it, it'll go. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little clip of me riding. And while you guys are enjoying my little afternoon stroll with
Electric
me here,
scooters
let's
are
go
so
over
fun.
some things I didn't
They really are.
explicitly mention.
It might not look like I'm going very fast here, but nah, that's not full speed for sure. That's not 25 miles an hour. It's probably about 10. All I'm saying is this thing is quick. Very, very quick. So, very fun too. Give it a shot. If you guys like summertime activities where you're just out and about, an electric scooter, segways, bike riding, this will be right up your alley. You guys would enjoy it. You'll have a good time with it. So, $40 off coupon on it, 12.5-mile range, and it can go 25 miles an hour, and it does every bit of that for sure. Just be careful. If you get it, be careful. Don't say I didn't warn you. I used to skateboard more along the lines of what a poser does, but I can ride a skateboard just fine. Like I can push, I can turn. So if you never have, just be careful. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't told you so. Don't say I didn't tell you so. That makes more sense. Gosh, grammar police. The next product up in the carousel today is the EF EcoFlow. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's the EcoFlow Delta 2. Well, no, it's not. That's the River 2. Why is that my video? Here we go. Here's the Delta 2 video. It's a portable power station with 1,024 watt hours of backup power, my friends. So tons of power on that bad boy. So definitely look into this if you guys need a backup power station.
The back, it's going to seem very familiar to the original Delta with your two AC ports.
$50 clickable coupon. I appreciate that. You guys can see that right there on the back. You're going to have 6 US or AC outlets. You can extend this to 2,048 watt hours with the EcoFlow Delta 2 extra battery purchase required. And then you have all of your USB ports right up there on the front. This thing can output at 1,800 watts. I mean, we talked about this on my EcoFlow stream on, what was that, Sunday? What day was that? No, that wasn't Sunday. Last Friday. We talked about it then. You have so much output capability on this. So much. I don't have a single thing in my home that I know for sure runs at 1,800 watts. And it doesn't have to be just one output that's outputting at that. You could combine a bunch of things being powered from this. It can output at up to 1,800 watts. You're not going to get a crazy amount of time out of 1,800 watts being output through that. But if you guys do need to be able to just run something for a little bit, then definitely give the Delta 2 a shot. $50 off on that today. You guys can pick it up for $9.49. Next up, we're gonna have the EcoFlow River 2. Dragon Blaker. Dragon Blaker is the one that did the review on this. That's right. So, well, I did a review too, but Blake is the one in this video for some reason. Juliana, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a great day. All right, take a look at this real quick. Talk to me, Blake. Talk to me, Blake.
Is pretty amazing. I use it as often as I can. It's perfect for leisure and very, very helpful in an emergency type of situation. It is a 256 watt hour portable power station. It has Life PO4 batteries in it and is good for up to 3,000 cycles of charging. It's really, really great because it has on the rear of it the ability to charge by plugging it into the wall, and when the River 2 is depleted to 0%, it can charge up to 100% in less than an hour. It also has a plug on it that allows you to plug it into the power outlet of your vehicle to charge it, okay? Or you can plug in a compatible solar panel. The River 2 is really great because it does support that solar panel option, and the River 2 only supports a 110 volt solar panel that is available through EcoFlow. So that's
just like the Delta 2, it is a great option to that's more of a on the go, while the Delta 2, I mean, the Delta 2 is portable, but that's more of a along the lines of how do you say? Yeah, I would say car rides, camping, in-home usage, backyard parties, stuff like that. That's what that one's more good for. Now, he said it's compatible with 110 volt solar panels. This is true. You can use third-party solar panels to charge this, by the way. You don't have to use EcoFlow ones. As long as they have that MCM or MC4 connector, I mean, you're good to go. Juliana, again, welcome. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask them in the chat right now. Ask them in the chat. Let us know what kind of questions you got about the products. What's your favorite thing on Amazon to purchase? What do you guys buy on Amazon?
It has a really rugged case, and if you drop it downstairs, it's going to take a beating and continue to function. I love the EF EcoFlow River 2.
AI trick where it automatically focuses on just the person that's talking. So I'll show you what I mean by that by skipping forward in this video. So you guys can see that this is an old video, by the way. My room looks nothing like this. If I move myself out of the way and start talking, it'll automatically focus me on the screen. Now it thinks it's seeing multiple me's because it's seeing my screen, which is like compounding. It's gonna be a matter of time before Amazon has a car buying service, guaranteed. Or Amazon Home Loans or something. Guaranteed. They're going to monopolize the world. It's going to happen. The world will be monopolized for sure. I just realized I have like really wide shoulders for no reason. Why? Maybe it's the Hawaiian shirt. So, this is a very specific product. I've said this from the get-go a year ago. This is over a year ago, I bet, at this point. I've said this for a long time. If you guys need a camera that can do something like this, it's great for that, but I don't really see any other use for this. And being that it's such a high price point, I mean, unless you guys need something like this, then there's really no use in thinking about it. I wouldn't use this as like your standard webcam. Like maybe you want to be a Twitch streamer or something like that. Film video reviews or whatever it is you want to film. This isn't great for that. This is great, however, for filming those or live recording those conference calls if you have conference calls often. So hope they accept crypto payments soon. I'm not into all that crypto stuff. I was for a while. But I kind of backed out of all of that in like 2021. I mean, I still have some stuff, but I don't really manage it. It just kind of sits and I don't move it around. I definitely don't use it for payment. Nothing against anyone that does or against it. I just kind of gave up on all that. All right, if you guys need a way to monitor your blood pressure, hope to see it in our lifetime. Yeah. I don't know. Things are weird right now, Phil. Things in the world are just weird. And I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer, but yeah, I'm not trying to sound like it's weird and necessarily like it's not inherently bad right now, but things are just they're different. They're different, and they're much different than even just 5 years ago. Just 5 years ago was so much more different than what it is now. 10 years ago, if you would have looked at what the world looks like today, dude, I mean, we're accelerating technologically. We're accelerating at such a high rate that it's impossible for stuff to not get a little wonky. You know what I mean? Everything is snowball. Like, our advancements is snowballing to a rate that human beings weren't designed to keep up with. Does that make sense? Every single day, something in New Jersey is set on fire. Another reason why I don't read the news. I don't watch the news. I don't consume it. It's negative. It's not happy. It's depressing. And it's not the real world. They only show you the things that are happening bad in the world so you can, you know what I mean? But that's political. I don't want to get into all that stuff. So let's move on to the iHealth Track Smart upper arm blood pressure monitor. This is a portable blood pressure monitor. The good news is out here's the thing. The good news, and I've said this before, I like to coin it my own expression. When people are like, where are the good news? The good news is out your front door in real life. That's where it is. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes we're just so consumed by media. And people, that's what it's like that's what they think the world is, media. The good news is out your front door in real life with real people, not the faces on screen. Obviously monitor your blood pressure, but also be able to view everything going on with your data from the app. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is download the iHealth My Vitals app right here. So we had the app downloading. Now we're going to go ahead and your readings for your blood pressures. And now you can do manual input. So let's say you had this disconnected from your phone and you did a reading, or some reason you're unable to actually get the data that's on the iHealth track over to your phone. You can manually input those. Or if you just had a different blood pressure monitor and you need to put in that reading, you can do so. So overall, with the app control and the ease of use, this is going to be a great way to monitor your blood pressure if you're on the go, maybe you're traveling, whatever it is. If you just need a good way to monitor your blood pressure whenever you're unable to do so just in a normal environment, this is going to be a great way to do that. So there you guys go. So yeah, kind of stemming back off of what we were just talking about, Phil. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like even before, you know, COVID and all that, we had, in general, there was a media addiction almost, and then COVID being that made everyone stay home just kind of increased that tenfold, and it just got worse. But if you guys want good news, like I said, my buddy here, PC Phil, agrees. Good news is right out your front door. I promise. I promise you. Okay. We have a heating pad from Comfier up next. While this video is playing, I'm going to go ahead and get my Anchor Make on the table because that is in the carousel. I just wanted to get through the videos and everything first, which we're well on our way to doing. I wanted to do that first before we started 3D printing, so we can actually just relax and 3D print and stuff. Pad that all you have to do is simply plug this in with this little control panel. Now, in terms of the control panel itself, you guys can see that right here, this is going to be very straightforward and very easy to use. All you have to do is simply plug this into the wall, and then you're going to plug this in to this connector like I showed you guys earlier. So talking about the actual pad itself, you guys can see we have about 2 feet wide or so. This is a very soft touch material. Now this is going to heat very evenly too, because all of the heating elements that are on the inside, you can see the lines, so it's going to distribute that heat all the way across this body. Now if we flip this around to the back side, you guys can see that right here we do have an elastic band, which is going to give you the ability to simply just peel this off. You could even wrap this around maybe like a baby's bed or something to heat up their bed before bedtime, and then just unplug it whenever you put them in there just to keep them safe. So what you can do is just simply tie this around your stomach if you want to. You could tie it around a leg. This elastic band is very strong, so you don't really have to worry about that. And then once you plug this in to the side over here, that's basically it. Now you can turn it on. I'll show you guys how you do that. So all you have to do is just press this power button down right up here on the front. You're going to have different heating modes, so you can see that we have a few different heating modes right there, and you can go up from there all the way from 5, 9, and you guys can just see that this is very easy to use. And so it's going to heat up and just kind of distribute that heat throughout your body, your bed, wherever you want to use a heating pad. I think this is going to be a great option for you. This is the Comfier heating pad. So that may that banging sound may or may not have been my light hitting the ceiling fan. Maybe, I don't know. Let me see real quick. In COVID, I found the Dragon Blogger and Amazon Live and all the wonderful people in this platform. Yeah, I like the community we got here. I really do. This is a very niche community, and like, not just my stream, in general. Even like, you know, when we hit like 2,500 people watching us, you know, last year, that wasn't really the community, but the people that are here, it's a very small community. So I like it. I like it. I kind of like to relate it to like the small town vibe that I get in my actual community here. So this is definitely a vibe here. I mean, the same people that are here, that were here a year ago, hanging out, watching the growth. You know, a lot of us are connected offline too, so it's really cool. I like being here. Okay, so now we have a massager that sits on your chair. So you place it on your chair, and then you sit on it, and it can vibrate. Okay, I didn't like the way I said that. I didn't like that chain of words. I didn't like the order that I just put everything in. It vibrates. No, okay. No, see, there's no way to say it. So this massager can vibrate. See, I don't like that either. It's a shiatsu back massager. Yeah, and you sit on it. It doesn't really replace your chair, but it sits over your existing chair. So take a look at this real quick. $89.99. Let me see if there's any coupons on this bad boy. Any coupons on the bad boy today? 10% off. That's $8.09. 90 cents. $8.90 if you guys want to save some good money on it. All my friends, Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about this Comfier seat replacing massage chair. So this is just
Chair enhancing massager.
your chair. It even has a Velcro
like
strap,
that.
as you guys can see right here. And then you're going to have this nice faux leather texture across here. Now you can lift this up. This is a shiatsu foot massager, so it can either roll up and down. And then on the seating portion, which is right down here, this will actually vibrate and heat up as well. Now, in terms of controls, this is very easy to use. You guys can see that you have this. I need to go over to Twitch real quick because I haven't seen Delbert in a while. And I'm going to... Evans, welcome to the Evans, welcome to the stream. Everyone over there on Twitch, welcome. And I now see Delbert 20 minutes ago messaged and said that he was banned. Delbert, what it... Delbert's out here struggling. That's all I got to say. He's out here struggling for sure. For sure struggling. That's hilarious. R.I.P. R.I.P. Full back, so it's going to massage my lower and upper back, and the shiatsu rollers are just kind of going up and down on my back. I'll show you guys what I mean. So now what you can do is you can actually increase or decrease the speed. So you can just go to intensity and go to high or low, and you guys will notice the difference in the speed that it's going.
bites the
Now if
dust.
I hit spot, I can make this go exactly where I want it to go.
Another one
just by
bites the
either
dust.
pressing
Ooh.
up or down, and then vibration. And that is going to vibrate the actual bottom of the seat portion. So if you guys just need a great way to relax at the end of a long day, I think this might be a great way to do that. So there you guys go. Now we have the Syncom hand massager, and then if you guys aren't hungry, I'm going to make you hungry here in a second, because we have the Cooktron portable induction stove after this next video, which is the hand massager from Syncom. So if you guys have arthritis or carpal tunnel, this might help with that. Massager, we're going to do a live flashing, so that means it's charging. So it's massaging with that compression around bottom part of my hand right here, the middle and up here near my fingers. You see how it's like compressing around it. Standard white light is going to be intensity level 1. We have intensity level 2 and 3. Now you can change the mode. You have 3 different modes. You have 2 different heat settings. Oh, that was a smart idea. Getting it around these knuckles right here, that's a smart idea. 3 intensity settings, 3 different modes, which is how it massages, and then 2 different heat modes. And so there you have it. Great little way to massage your hands if you need to do so. Okay, next up we have two cooktops from Cooktron. Rome knows tech is here. Rome, don't look now. We're having technical issues. The technical issues being that I don't ever know where I put stuff. That's the technical issue I'm having. What do I do with this stuff this often that I lose it all the time? Yeah, welcome to the stream, my friend. How's everything going over there in wherever you live? Joke's on you. I found it. Joke's on you. I found it. See, Rome came in the stream thinking, oh, wow, Nate's off the rails again. Oh, now he's done it. Now he's not. Now he doesn't know where any of his stuff is. You thought, Rome. You thought. Don't bring that negativity in here like that. Don't bring that in here. We're 3D printing today. LOL, that's me every stream. We're 3D printing today. Rome, you still haven't picked anything that we're printing, so why don't you pick what we're printing? You always ask, what are we printing, but you never say, this is what we're printing. So pick something. For once, Rome, you pick. I'm getting that set up right now. Oh, okay. Cooktron double induction cooktop burner. Let's take a look at this. If you weren't hungry, now you are. Well, not yet. Give me 1 second. Hold your horses.
Dragon Blocker Tech degrees. The easiest way for me is about 800 watts seems to be good for cooking everything. To test this out, we're going to cook a hamburger patty right here, and you can see that almost immediately, because of how quickly the induction heats up the pan, that this is already starting to smoke. That's how quick it is. And one of the coolest things is the surface itself. Whenever you take the pan off, yes, it'll be hot, but not as hot as it was before. So overall, like I said before earlier in the video, I think this is going to be a great way for those of you that might have a stove that doesn't perform that well. If you guys are camping often, maybe you go on an RV trip very often, or just anything along those lines, this is going to be something that's great for you. You can see that we have that beautiful Maillard reaction on the beef. So if you guys are looking for a cooktop, this is the one.
That video not playing? Is it done? Oh, okay. That one's done. Yeah, go to thingiverse.com. Find something there. This next video is another one. This is a more premium one. It's a little bit smaller, but it also has a griddle attachment that comes with it, so you can cook quite a bit more food at once.
Tech and entertainment, and today we're going to be talking about this Cooktron portable 2-burner induction stove. So this is going to be something that's great for those of you guys that are always on the go, but you need a cook surface and you just need to be able to power it very easily and get everything cooked up. So we're using this infrared thermometer right here to show you how evenly both of the burners heat up. Now, even though they do heat up primarily on both the left and right side, you can cook in the middle, which you guys will see here in a little bit. This is going to be great for your breakfast food, such as eggs, bacon, which you'll see here in a little bit as well. And honestly, this thing gets really hot, so I don't think you're going to have any issues cooking some of those kind of tougher foods to cook. But just taking a look right here, you guys can see that even with a spilled egg or a cracked egg, like you guys can see right there, this thing can run so hot that you don't really have to worry about those issues or potentially running into something not cooking evenly. And then when you're done with that, this non-stick surface just helps phenomenally. Even with tougher foods that can sometimes scorch pans, like bacon, you can see that right here. I'm having absolutely no issues cooking this bacon, and it's coming out perfectly. And then when you're all said and done, all of that bacon grease just wipes right away, so you're ready for the next cook. Even messy foods like scrambled eggs, it all just wipes away as soon as you're done cooking, and it makes it so much easier to clean for the next time you're going to cook something. Overall, I think this is a fantastic way to just cook stuff on the go at home. Honestly, this might replace my normal stove, so if you're looking for something, I highly recommend.
All right. We're almost ready to 3D print. I hope Rome took heed of my advice. Sorry about that. Boom, boom, boom. I am in the Gur app for Amazon, hoping it solves the start-stop problem. It's always something. It's always something with you, Sheila. Always something. Hey, I got a tripod right here. This will work out perfect. I need a quarter Phil, PC Phil, Philinator. I need you to find a 1/4-inch screw to 1/4-inch screw. I need one like about 3 inches or so long. Maybe like an inch long. I need a 1/4-inch thread with 1/4-inch threads on both sides, so I can put this on attachments and stuff. Another one bites the dust, and another one done, and another one done, and another one bites the dust. Ow! You know who could have sang that song and it would have been just as good? If we think about it, if MJ would have sang that song, it would have been just as good. Be honest. If it wasn't Queen and it was Michael Jackson, it would have had just as much justice. And another one down. That's not what Michael Jackson sounds like. Well, just ignore that. All right, so next up we have the Ice Jungle Under Counter Refrigerator. This is a great fridge for backyard parties, indoor, under counter. So many situations where I think you guys would really enjoy this.
And today I'm super excited to showcase to you this Ice Jungle Under Counter Indoor Outdoor Fridge trays. And this just basically allows you to separate drinks out however you see fit. So it's really nice that they added that. It's not necessarily something that I would think that you need, but now that I've had it in there for a while, it is very handy just being able to separate drinks. And these separators are honestly very well made. They are just as well made as the rest of the unit. They slide very, very well, and they just feel very solid, which is just a good nod to Ice Jungle's production quality when it came to making this. Now, the cool thing about this is this fridge does have controls on the inside, so you can turn on and off the light if you want to. You have a power button over here, and the temperature on this goes all the way up to 68 degrees. As you guys can see right here, I'm just going to go ahead and keep tapping it. So having this have the ability to go all the way up to 68 is really awesome. And then if you guys want super cold, possibly even frozen, it goes all the way down to 32 degrees. And this thing does a very good job of holding temperature too. So when you set it, first of all, it doesn't take that long to get to temperature at all, and it just makes your drinks icy cold. So if you guys need a refrigerator that can get to various temps, this is definitely the one for you. It's super easy to set with that digital display. And as you guys can see right here, when I pulled this water out, it is condensating. But honestly, I want to show you my favorite thing about this, and it is the night light feature. So in the middle of the night, if you wake up thirsty like I do often, you can just open this thing up and you guys can see right there, it is very well illuminated, so you guys can see in the dark and pick out your drink. And honestly, I'm just very impressed with this Ice Jungle mini fridge. So if you guys have been looking for a new outdoor, under counter, indoor fridge for whatever reason, I really do think this would make a great addition to your home. So definitely check it out.
So you guys go. Let's switch over here real quick. Let's get this situated. There we go. We got the Anchor Make set up, ready to go for sure. I'm going to rotate this a little bit, like just a little bit. Kind of want it to look like that. Yeah, that's the ticket right there. There we go. Oh, yes, sir. This is looking good. This is looking good. Let me see what happens if I give this a little bit more stability. Can't really see it from here. There we go. That looks good. Move this back over here a little bit. Move my camera up just a tiny smidge. Yes, sir. Send it to me on IG. Okay. We still have a few products that we're going to get through, such as some Fine Dine products. That's literally the name of the brand. I'm not just making that up. Fine Dine is the name of this brand. We're going to look at this airtight food storage container set real quick. So we'll switch over there real quick, take a look at these, and then at the, not the end of the stream, but we are still gonna 3D print today.
Talking about Tupperware and a lot of it. So this is a 40-piece set from Fine Dine. I've tested Fine Dine products before, and they are great and high quality, and I bet these are going to be the same. So I have everything opened up right here. Everything was individually wrapped, so it does take a little bit to actually get all of this open, but we're gonna go ahead and take a look at everything that comes with this. So first things first, let me tell you about these. So these are airtight locks. They have silicone or rubber gaskets around the lids. These are BPA free, they're dishwasher safe, and they are going to be microwave safe too. So we'll go ahead and start with the smallest ones. So you're gonna get 3 of these little guys right here, and what these are gonna be good for is probably maybe like a kid's lunch, maybe putting some carrots or some peanuts or almonds or something in there. You're going to get 4 of these little guys right here, and these are actually going to be labeled sauce. They're the only ones that are labeled in the entire set. So that's going to be really good for like ranch, ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, really whatever you can think of. you're going to go ahead and take a step up right here. This might be better for, maybe more sauce, or maybe like some vegetables, more carrots or something like that. And then the next step up is these ones right here. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at these ones a little bit closer. You can see they kind of have this groove texture on the bottom, pretty clear plastic, and then you have the gray color tone. This is going to be good for, really anything you can think of. And then moving on, we are going to have some sandwich containers as well. Now, one of the things I noticed about the 2 sandwich containers that comes with it, one of them is going to be good for maybe stacking just one in there, and the other one is going to be good for stacking 2. So really whatever one you want to use, you have 2 different sizes of sandwich containers right there. And then, like I said, we have those ones right here.
So there you guys go. We're going to jump way back to the beginning of the stream, highlight the Anchor Make M5. It is on sale today for $740. I told you guys that deal on it was going to go away eventually, and it did. Let's go ahead and 3D print some stuff. You guys can see that we got our Anchor Make M5 3D printer here chilling. It is ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and just take off these little pieces of filament from the last print that we did. There we go. There's a little leftover piece of filament right there. This does have a removable build plate, as you guys can see right there. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. Let's start printing. Now, you guys are going to like what we're printing today, because this is coming courtesy of none other than our very own blue check mark in the chat, Rome Knows Tech. This is true. So we're going to switch over to my local tab. We're going to change this over to a different screen real quick. Oh, not that one. This one right here. So we're gonna load up the Anchor Make software. I'm gonna show you guys how easy this is to print with. So here's the Anchor Make software. Oh, hold on. Cancel. There it is right there. So what we need to do is we need to come up here to the top right. We need to open which file we're gonna print. It's gonna be under our download section for me. And here is what Rome Knows Tech wants to print. What is this, Rome? I literally didn't even look at the model. This is like a bunny with... Is this like a... Rome, what is this? Explain yourself. You better check yourself. What is this? This is what you want to print, man? This is going to take 2 minutes. I mean, I guess we could scale it. We could always scale it. Let's scale it up a little bit. Let's make them, about like that. Now we need to make sure it's sitting on the bed. Place on bed right over here. Does it need supports is what I'm trying to think. It might, but also might not need supports. Oh, it definitely does, because that's hovering in midair. So it needs support. So to do that, we're going to go over here to the settings. Oh, 1 second. I'm going to move myself up here. Go back over here. So you guys see that right here it says support. It might be hard, especially if you're on phone, to see this. So we're going to hit generate support. We're going to do normal and touching build plate only. And then we're going to hit slice. It's a bunny sore. What were your keywords for this? All right, so you guys can see that those little yellow parts right there, that is going to be the support right there. Right down there, that is the support. Let me zoom out so you guys can see it. All of that yellow stuff is going to be the support. The rest is going to be all of this, and it looks like it doesn't need support anywhere else besides there, but I'm not too convinced that that support is good. So we're gonna go back up here. I'm gonna play around with the support settings real quick. I'm gonna increase the density to 50%. It'll make it take a little bit longer to print. We hit slice again. Yeah, see, much better already. It's not going to be as hard to print that support. Sometimes supports are so thin, and they do that to save filament, that it almost makes it kind of impossible to print. All right, so now what we need to do, we just need to hit print right here. It's going to generate an AI image to send to the printer. So we can see on the printer itself what's being printed. We choose which printer we're going to use, which is my AnchorMake M5, and then we hit send. Now if I go over here to this screen, you guys are noticing right over there, it's analyzing that data that it just got from the AnchorMake software. And now what it's going to do, it's going to go ahead and heat up this print surface, so the print or the filament has something to stick to it. And then it's going to heat up that nozzle right there to 210 degrees Celsius. And let me grab this little piece of filament here. This is the color we're going to be printing in. A nice pretty purple. And for those of you guys that don't know what we're printing a Bunnysaur courtesy of Roam Nose Tech. So if it doesn't print correctly right off of the bat, that means we need to auto level it. It was sitting over there in this closet where my finger's at. That is where it was sitting. But still, we're going to figure out what it's going to do. Again, the AnchorMake M5 is a phenomenal 3D printer. I know you guys would love it, so definitely give it a shot if you guys have been looking into getting into 3D printing. It's very easy to get set up, it's very easy to use, and it's beginner friendly, but it has enough features built into it where I think it is going to be beneficial for beginners, novices, pros, experts, whatever it is. And also one of the things I wanted to say about this that I'm excited about, we're going to be printing in a filament next week, Rome, or maybe a couple weeks from now, I'm not really sure. It's whenever the filament shows up from the brand. We're going to be printing in a filament called TPU. And you're going to want to be here for that because TPU is a flexible filament. People have literally made wallets out of it. People have made shoes out of TPU. Whenever you're done printing, it's flexible. Like you can stretch it a little bit. You can move it around. Now, I don't know what I'm going to print in a flexible filament, but I'm excited to test that out. So the printer is almost done heating up. You guys can see that you do have a screen over here. I'll go ahead and move the printer just a little bit. So you have a screen right over here that's telling you all of the temperatures and all of the information you need to know about what's going on with the printer at any given time. Go ahead and move this down a little bit. So what you guys are going to notice here in a second, it's going to spring into action. So what it's going to do is it's going to home itself so it knows exactly where it's at. And you guys are going to hear a loud wind noise. I'll try to fix that real quick before it gets that bad. Microphone. Beacon mic. Noise removal. We're going to switch my microphone over to the NVIDIA Broadcast so it's not so loud. There we go. There we go. So you shouldn't hear as much background noise. But if you guys look, let me go ahead and zoom in on my camera here. You guys are seeing it's doing the first couple layers of filament. And that's actually perfect already. Now what we don't want is to see that filament start popping off the bed. If it does that, then we're going to have some issues. Go ahead and zoom back out. And away we go. And now it is starting that 3D print. So we will come back to this. We'll check up on it after this next video. We're printing a Bunnysaur, courtesy of Roam Nose Tech. He do know tech too. You think he lying about that name? What do you think? You thought this was what? You thought this was a game? Oh, you thought this was a game, huh? No. Rome knows tech, for sure. He knows tech better than I do. 100%. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at this next product. This is the Prolux Triton bagged canister vacuum. Today it's $199.
Hi guys, Nathaniel would just this out to get it plugged in once you're done cleaning. All you really have to do is just hold down this button and you guys can see just like that it retracted. Let's go ahead and get this thing fired up and vacuum. What I want to go ahead and do now is I want to open this up and see how much dirt the bag picked up. So if we take a look on the inside, you guys can see there is a ton of pet hair in here. So the bristles that are on the actual attachment head right there are super strong and they are going to pull up all of the pet hair. So this isn't full, so we're going to go ahead and put this back in, which is very simple. So you guys can see just like this, the bag is in. So if you guys are looking for an efficient, portable, and powerful vacuum, I highly recommend the Triton by Prolux. You guys can see it's very easy to get set up. There's so many awesome features that really makes this stand out. Has a ton of power to make sure it gets up all of that dirt. So thanks for checking out this video. Like I said before, highly.
Hold on a second. Why am I House Slytherin now? Why am I House Slytherin? So it doesn't look like it's doing a bunch, right? It's not doing a lot yet. And the reason it's not doing a bunch yet is because it's still doing those first few layers of filament. Oh, Slytherin. Wait, does he wear something like that? Real man cooking clean. I love cooking. I don't like cleaning. I do. But no, let's be honest. I'm not a fan of cleaning at all. Not even close. Look at this thing. Look at this thing go. Come on. Somebody said it looked like I was filming an episode of Hawaii Five-0. Or Miami Vice. What did Evan say? Evan said something about that earlier. Lady Bacon over on Twitch subscribed at tier 1, by the way, my friends. I just saw that. What's up, Beaker? All right, check this out. Whoa, we're on camera. Look at it go. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it so pretty? I wonder if HDR's on. It is. Well, that's bright. There you go. Much better right there. I was thinking Miami Vice. I mean, that's what I meant. Not Hawaii 5-0. Miami Vice, yeah. I am getting a new laser soon. Whoa, nice, man. What are you getting? I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see you use it. That's what she said. We only have 30 minutes on this print. Bigger work area, 400 by 400. Yeah, I've got one that is... I've got a laser engraver that's 400 by 400. Thingiverse.com/thing4824262. Hold on. Let's go see what this is. Olight O-Bulb Dragon Topper. Oh, you found something for your Olight. Weren't you just talking about Olight the other day? LOL learning Lightburn now. That's pretty straightforward. Lightburn's nice because you can draw your areas, where with Laser Gerbil or Gerbil or whatever it's called, you can't. Lightburn just costs money, and I wasn't trying to spend it, so I used a trial, and then when the trial ran out, I stopped laser engraving. Because I don't laser engrave enough where I really found it necessary to purchase a laser engraving software. But this thing's chumming along. I'm still slumming while I'm chasing mine. One step back just to get it right. Jump off the backboard. I'm Shaq Strong. I'm baking. Wait, how did it go? Jump off the back porch. It says, jump off the back porch. I'm Shaq Strong. Dang, that's hard. That's hard to say. Jump off the backboard. Jump off the back porch. I'm Shaq Strong. I'm breaking backboards. We can print that after if you want. That's going to be a tough print, though, I bet. That's going to be a tough print. A lot of supports in random areas. I say tough. I've been printing for a while where something that's a tough print isn't really a tough print. It's more just a setting the settings correctly. 3D printing is easy. It took me 2 months of 3D printing to get to where I'm at now, and then you just learn other things going forward after that to make it even easier. 3D printing is easy, especially with stuff like the Anchor Make, which we have highlighted in the carousel, by the way, on sale. I wasn't trying to plug the product. I'm saying especially with printers like this, it just makes it so easy. It's kind of they're almost cheat codes because you don't have to go through what I went through. Back in my day, I had to manually level this print bed right here, which with knobs underneath. So there's knobs that you have to, like, if you want to raise this up, you loosen it, and you have to have it perfectly leveled on all four corners, and it's tough. I won't buy another printer with manual leveling ever again. Unless it's a perfect deal. Unless it's a perfect discount and I couldn't pass it up, I won't buy another printer with manual bed leveling ever again. It's just not worth it. It's not worth the time. It's not worth the headache. And I can't do it. Even if I was a pro, at bed leveling, I could never level it as good as auto leveling because this goes around and creates a mesh around the entire build plate. It creates a mesh at 49 points. So it's super accurate bed leveling. And honestly, I haven't even given this thing a big enough job yet. I have not. Let me show you guys something pretty cool. If you guys ever want to design your own stuff, you need to go to this website right here. You didn't just try to plug a product in the carousel, did you? How dare you? Well, it was unintentional, but it seemed intentional. But it was actually that was a perfect intentionally unintentional plug. All right, so if you guys ever want to design your own stuff, but you don't want to get any of that crazy software that it's just really difficult to use, here's a free website right here that you're going to go to. I don't know if I typed that in right. I can't see that far. Tinkercad. Oh, hold on. Tinkercad.com. There we go. Tinkercad.com. So this is Tinkercad. They use this in schools. They use it in college. You can do your own stuff too if you want to. I'm still while I'm chasing mine, 2 steps back just to get it right. There we go. I'll show you some of the stuff that I have designed on here. So on here, I designed. Let me make this full screen real quick. I designed this so I can hit tinker this. So what this is, for all of you Pokemon fans that are in the chat maybe, what this is a Pokemon pack dispenser. So if you have multiple Pokemon packs, right? Let me see how I can move this. I forget how to do this. It's been a while. It's been a while since I first saw you in my head again. So what you can do with this is, well, let me move this around. I designed this from scratch. So you put your Pokemon packs lengthwise in here, and then I even created a section right here to put the Pokemon packs that are in here as a display, so you know what packs are in here. And then you just pull out your next pack from right down here. Right down here. And then I put in these little peepholes so you can kind of gauge how many packs might be left in there. My next thing that I want to do is create some type of cover for this so you can cover all of the packs. I don't know how many packs this holds. I didn't measure that out. I didn't think about that whenever I was making this. I should have thought about that, to be honest. But yeah, you can do all sorts of stuff on Tinkercad. It is free to use. And then all you have to do when you're done, if you want to print this with your 3D printer, is you're going to go to Export. You're going to choose STL. And it's just that easy. So now what I can do is I can go back to the AnchorMake software, hit slice. We'll delete this bad boy right here. Sorry about you. And now we import that print that we had created. And you guys can see it's a pretty large print. But check that out. Isn't that cool? Now I can print this and I could sell it, make some money if I wanted to. People would pay for this. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know who would want to pay for a 3D printed pack dispenser. You can buy Pokemon pack dispensers that are made out of like hard acrylic, but they're like $300. I'm not kidding you. So this is definitely going to need support. So we're going to have to generate some support on it. And let's see how long this would take to print. On the AnchorMake M5. Still humming while I'm chasing mine. I'm going to guess 12 hours on this. So all of the yellow is support. 7 hours to print this. I could probably listen, guys. I could probably turn around and sell this for $40. If I were to get on Etsy, I could probably sell this for $40. All I would do is stuff some bubble wrap in there and then wrap it in bubble wrap. Mail it out. Might cost me $6 to mail it. And then you could obviously do custom designs too. I could put on people's logos and stuff like that. So with 3D printing, you do have the potential to make money. You just got to get in where you fit in and figure out your niche, figure out what it is you want to print, and then obviously learn how to design. Now, this was super simple. It was basically creating a wall, putting in the dimensions that I needed for the thickness of the wall, as you guys can see. But let's go ahead and jump back over and take a look at our dinosaur, or our bunnysaur. Rome Nose Tech, are you still here, my friend? You guys can see that the bunnysaur is... So does the site you're showing have a 3D design for the Logan Temple? What is that? I'm not familiar with what you're talking about. All right, we're going to keep it moving. This print is going to be done in 20 minutes, and I think we should be able to finish a few products before that. So take a look at that. You guys can see that Rome Nose Tech, his little 3D printed bunnysaur. I might mail this out to him. Mr. Eggy. Yo, Mr. Eggy's alive and well. Mr. Eggy is alive and well, my friend. So go to thingiverse.com. Again, go to thingiverse.com. The letter I. All one word. Thingiverse.com. Go there and then look, like there's a search bar and you can search stuff up. I don't know what Rome Knows Tech searched to get to the bunny sword that we're printing. But he did something. All right, so this next product we're going to look at is by far, without a doubt, the best vacuum I think money can buy right now. It's one of, I'm not kidding you, statistically, this is one of the world's most powerful vacuums. It uses an Italian motor, a vortex system to pet hair. I'm telling you. Need to find more laser engraving sites? Yeah. I'm telling you guys, this next vacuum that you guys are going to see is the best vacuum I've ever tested. I'm not saying it's the best in the world, but it's known this is one of the most powerful vacuums in the world. That's why you see that $1,000 price point. Remember those old rainbow vacuums that your grandma had? Or maybe, I don't know. It's beyond imaginable how strong this is. I'm going to show you guys in this video what I do is I go over one spot with my regular vacuum. So I use my regular vacuum, which by the way was also like a $200 vacuum, a great vacuum, supposedly. So in the video, what I'm doing is I'm just going over this one spot with my regular vacuum, right? I'm going to go over the same exact spot. The same spot. With the CTX that's in the carousel. And the reason I'm doing that is because you have to see how much dirt was left over afterwards. Watch this. Look at this. It's gross. So if you got a weak stomach, look away now.
One other feature I wanted to talk about was the fact that this propels itself forward, making it a little bit easier to vacuum. Let's see the results. So one of the first indicators that the CTX by Prolux is incredible is the carpet lines it left. That signifies there's a ton of suction strength, so it's definitely going to be getting up all of that dirt, debris, dust, pollen, whatever. All right, so what I'm about to show you is pretty gross, so fair warning. If you look inside of the water area where you're going to store all of your water, you guys can see that right there, that water looks disgusting. And this is recently after going over my carpets with a carpet shampooer that uses water on the carpet to clean. So let's dump this out and see how well it did. So like I said earlier in the video, I almost feel like all of the other vacuums and carpet shampooers I've purchased in the past have been a scam. You guys can see I spilled a little bit out there. Just make sure you're holding the nozzle in. But just look at how dirty and gross that water is. That's all the dirt from your shoes being tracked in, from dogs, from pets, really from whatever. Who knows what alien life forms are living in that water. But going back to what I was saying about my vacuums feeling like they're scams, this water is so dirty, and this is coming from somebody that vacuums every 3 days at minimum, and we even take the carpet shampooer to the carpets throughout the entire house at least once a month. But just looking at the inside of the bowl, you guys can see how much dirt this picked up, and that's doing that without actually applying any liquid to the carpets itself to extract it. So the CTX by Prolux works incredible. I went back over it a couple more times after this video just to make sure that it was picking up more dirt, and the water got clearer and clearer with each.
So I mean, proof is in the chocolate pudding. That's gross. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said it that way. Wow. Rome, I'm not even kidding, dude. I can't tell on the main body of this thing that you want printed. I can't even tell it's 3D printed. I'm not kidding. Look at this. It looks like it's just plastic molded. You can't see. Look at that. Wow. You can almost not, yeah, you can't tell that is 3D printed right now. If there's something you want to print, Seabass, just send me a link to it on Discord. Here's my Discord, by the way. So add me on Discord if you don't have me already, and then send it to me through there. And then we can print it. Rome, I'm excited for this little bunny sore. I really am, man. All right, so we have a floor buffer from Prolux up next. Prolux is a big sponsor of ours. Shout out to Prolux. You guys make the best products. And I think you guys know it, so you have zero chill. Zero chill.
What's going on, my friends? Nate, Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we're going to be testing out this Prolux floor.
Said yo!
At the bottom, it's going to come with scrub brushes like this, buffing pads. Now this is going to be really good for people that have shops, warehouses to buff out, you know, maybe old oil stains or something like that. But today what we're going to be doing is testing out how good it is compared to me normally mopping. So the way we're going to do that is I'm going to mop an area right here with the standard mop, go back over with this Prolux and see how much it left behind. Alright, so you guys can kind of see where I've already been. Now I'm going to go over it with the Prolux. I'm just going to get this a little bit more wet and see how good it does. And here are the final results after going over it with the Prolux floor buffer.
So you guys go. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for calling me handsome. I gotta shout out the glasses because I take those off. Ugh, put them back on. All right. I gotta shout out the Hawaiian shirt. I'm telling you, if you want a little bit of riz, if you want a little bit of drip, just get the Hawaiian shirt, man. But yo, welcome to the stream, man. I appreciate it. Hit that follow button if you don't mind. I'll tell you I love you. If you do that, I will tell you I love you. All right, y'all. Let's take a look at this real quick. We have one more vacuum from them real quick.
And Entertainment, and today we're going to be testing out this Prolux 2.0 backpack vacuum. So this vacuum comes with a ton of attachment heads. It's super easy to get set up, super easy to use. Let me go ahead and show you guys this. So just taking a look at it, you guys can see that overall it might look a little bit confusing, but it's very simple. You have your canister right here, you have your hose, which is attached to the actual suction end right here. On the right side of it, as you're wearing it, you guys can see that you have the long cable that has its own little housing right here. Now the padding on the Prolux 2.0 is super thick. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on and show you guys what it looks like while you're wearing it. Now I'm not gonna lie, I almost kind of feel like a Ghostbuster when I'm wearing this. So now you have the option to install whatever attachment head you want. You guys can see that I'm going to be using an attachment head that doesn't have any bristles to really test out how good the Prolux vacuum works. I'm going to go ahead and get this plugged in. We'll vacuum in here and see how much this picks up. And there we have it. Look at how much pet hair that got up. Just taking a look at the inside of this, this got up so much pet hair. And remember, I'm not even using an attachment head that has bristles, and it still has that much power to pull all of that pet hair and dirt out of the carpet. So look guys, if you guys are looking for a vacuum that has a ton of power,
Yeah, when the lights go out in the neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. All right, let's take a look. Let's catch up real quick. Oh, look at that. You see how fast we printed our own toy, our model, a part? You can just print stuff at home, not papers. We're printing legitimate 3D stuff. That's why it's called a 3D. Look at this. We are 3D printing stuff at home, my friends. If that's not cool, listen, I just don't know what is. All right, here y'all go. So the next product is an RFID blocking minimalist wallet that is made with real wood by Mountain Voyage. Shout out Mountain Voyage. This is a phenomenal wallet. Makes a great gift to yourself or a significant other.
And entertainment. And today, we'll just put all of this money. You know, honestly, it's not that much. I mean, you know, but we'll go ahead and put this in here so you guys can see, even with just that little amount of money, I don't know, probably 20 different bills or something. And it's not even, you know, it's just 20s and stuff like that. You guys can see that this does a phenomenal job actually holding this money in right here. But not only are you able to do that, you are able to hold your cards. Now, I don't want to show you guys my card numbers, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a stack of different cards, as you guys can see right here, and then we are going to grab them and just put them inside of the clip just to see how well that works. So you guys can see that right there, very simply, we have 5 cards on the inside right there, as well as the money. So if you guys have been looking for a new way to store your money and your cards, this is definitely a really awesome way. I really like the wood grain texture on it and the branding. So I'm Nate with Dragon Blogger. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
All right. We're about 5 minutes out from the print being done, so we're just going to hurry this up. The next product is a great refrigerator from Nutrifrost. A whole fridge.
Here, what is going on, Mike? Everything else. Setting your temperature on here is also super straightforward. All you have to do is press that set button and then hold it down for 3 seconds to get it to where you want to go. Both of the drawers at the bottom of the refrigerator portion on this Nutrifrost are going to have your humidity control, which is super easy to adjust. You guys can see that on the left it's for fruits, on the right it's for vegetables. So it's really nice that you're able to do that. Installing and moving around the shelves is as simple as possible. All you have to do is simply slide it in like that, and the way it retains the shelf is with this little mechanism that whenever you slide this back, it's going to fall into a little groove that can only be pulled back out if you lift it up again. So this does have an assisted closing, and I'm going to show you guys right here that whenever you do close this, the fridge does a phenomenal job sealing. If you look right there in the middle on the fridge, you guys notice that it is slowly sealing itself to keep all of your foods fresh. If you're one of the people that also like to store some stuff on top of the fridge, don't worry about it. The fridge has a ton of space on top for you guys to store your favorite chips, cereals, really whatever it is. Overall, I have loved every single thing about the Nutrifrost fridge that you guys can see here. It's made super well. The stainless steel looks great. The accessibility is awesome. So thank you for checking out this video. I'm Nate with Dragon Blogger, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
I'm Nato. All right. Now we have the Kitchen Gizmo Snap and Strain Pot Strainer. This is a very simple product. If you guys just want a easy way to strain your pasta, your food, whatever it is, you guys got to get this. So it can fit around most of your pots and pans very easily. All you got to do is just put it over your pot and pan. It doesn't matter how much you're doing this thing.
We'll go ahead and start pouring this out just to test it out.
Super
purposely
strong.
boiled a lot of these noodles so I could add some weight to it just to really give this thing a good testing.
That's not a life
and as you guys
hack.
could see right there, I had absolutely zero problems. But what we'll do now is just go ahead and shake it so we can add more weight to it. And this thing has absolutely zero problems with straining, with that hot water coming through and all of that weight pushing down on it. So the clips are really strong. And honestly, I could never see myself not using this in the future. So if you guys need a new strainer, definitely check this one out, and I'll see you on the next video.
You can't look me in my eyes and say that because you'd be lying. It's on sale today. It's only $14. Definitely pick that up. Now we have a pretty nice knife set from Michelangelo. So let's go ahead and take a look at that.
We're cutting it real close. We have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left.
At the Michael and I have is a kind of like a cheese knife in a way, or this is like a multi-purpose knife. So if you're cutting something that is going to go everywhere, this kind of allows it to pass through. And then the next knife, it looks like we're just going to have 2 little utility knives. This one's actually a steak knife. You can see the serrated edges right there. Big fan of the color scheme. Again, once like I said before, just that Galaxy looks so clean and so simple. And then here is your little like 3-inch utility knife. So to test these out, we're just going to go ahead and get rid of all of these and test it out by cutting an apple. We'll just use the chef's knife for that, as you guys can see right here. Super sharp, so be careful. We do have an apple right here, so we'll just go ahead and give it a few slices and see how sharp this knife is. And right off rip, yeah, it is an extremely sharp knife. Michelangelo just always makes very top-of-the-line products. So if you guys need a new knife set, maybe you like the design of this one, maybe you have a color scheme going on in your room, in your kitchen or something like that, definitely give this set from Michelangelo a shot.
So very nice knife set there. Now we have a singular chef's knife from iMarku.
Knife set. It
So
does
let
say
me
it's a
go
12
ahead
piece, but that's
and,
because every single one of these knives
let me go ahead and
come
load
with
that video
the
up real
cover,
quick.
as you guys can see
We have
right
1
here.
minute and 30
initial
seconds
impression-
to get done with this next product. So let's go ahead. Come on. Come on. We got this. So
Just like
beautiful
that,
knife.
You guys can see this iMark
Excellently
2
weighted,
chef's
and
knife is
it
super
cuts
sharp.
very,
I
very,
think every
very
chef,
sharply.
every barbecue, or really whatever it is.
But we are
if you
now
guys spend
at
any time in
the end of our print. Here we go. I don't want you guys to miss it when it's done. Check this out. Check this out. And our print is done. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the print. Yes, sir. Rome Nose Tech picked right today, boy. Rome Nose Tech picked right today, boy. All right. So now what we need to do? Well, first we got to zoom out on my camera so you guys can see how small this little guy is. Look at this. Look how cute he is. Look how cute he is. Oh, he's alive. He is alive. So now what we need to do is we're going to lift up this bed right here. We're just going to bend it so this pops off, just like so. Boop. So, switching over to this camera right here, what we're going to do is you guys see that bottom stuff right there? That's all support, and that just pops right off like so. Now, when you have to print with supports, there's really not a lot you can do about the rough edges that are on the bottom of the print. You could sand it down, but since the print is... This is hilarious, Rome. Look at this thing. It's a... Look at this. Focus. Focus. There we go. Don't tell the spacey white boy he is handsome. His ego is bigger than Amazon followers. We have like 13. We have like 13,000. My ego is over 9,000. And I am pacey. Look at that. Wow. Mount Vesuvius. I was left to my own. Seabass, are you still here? To my own devices. Many days, fella. We're gonna print that. I didn't know what Logan Temple was until, like, I knew what it was, but I forgot what it was. I want to print that. We're going to print it in purple. Just because because I don't feel like changing. It does look cool. Now you got a little bit of rough edges there. A little bit. But I mean, like, if I told you I didn't buy this little doodad, you would think I just bought it from a store, like in the kids section, a little toy or something. You know what I mean? I mean, look at the quality right there. You can't even see layer lines where it printed. Well, that also has to do with the filament. It's silky, so like it doesn't show as much. But what should we name him? Vicky, name it. What should we name him? Hey, I want to name him Romeo after Rome. His name is Romy. So let's print this Logan Temple print because this looks incredible. I'm not going to lie to you. It looks so good. It looks like it comes in multiple files. Logan Temple, Temple base. So we got to print the base and the... Okay, so let's go back over to our local tab. We're not going to print this right now. We'll hit delete on this. And this is where Seabass got married. This file I'm going to load in is where Seabass got married. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, we're printing that 100%. I don't care how long it takes to print this. I'm printing it. This is cool. It doesn't need support because if you guys notice, there's nothing that's hanging over midair, or at least not hanging over midair too much. Nah, this is amazing. All right, let's slice this. We got to uncheck support. We don't need it. Print in 7 days. Not what the Anchor make. Not what the Anchor make. Dude, this is going to be cool. I'm going to guess at 1 day on the Anchor make. Not even a full day, only 20 hours to print this. All right, so since this is going to be printing for a while, I'm going to move my printer because I don't want to move it while it's printing. Oh, Seabass, I'm excited to print this. What a good idea. F in the chat for Seabass, because what a solid idea. All right, let's see if you guys can still see it. Honestly, though, I feel like... There's a strong market selling these. Okay. I'll sell them. I don't care. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit print. I'm going to scrape some of this old filament off. All right, so it's generating an AI image right now. The reason it's doing that is we're going to be able to watch what it's printing. This is going to use a lot of my filament. This is okay. So each filament has 1,750 grams. No, it has 1,000 grams, 1 kilogram. This is going to use 400, almost half of my filament for purple, which is fine because I have so many filament spools that I never print. I almost don't print anymore if it's not on stream, which is kind of sad, right? All right, let's print it. Oh, I'm excited for this, Seabass. What a good idea. What a good idea. Phenomenal idea from Seabass. Many days fell away with nothing to show, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Let me go grab a cloth real quick. You want to try to use lint-free cloths when you're cleaning off your printer, your print bed. And the reason you want to do that, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You don't want lint on there. I am so excited for this. It's going to take 20 hours to print. 20 hours. That hurt. 20 hours. We'll come back to that. We have a few more products, and that's it for me on today's stream. We have this water, or this drink dispenser. Excuse me, by the way. I didn't say excuse me. We have 2 products. That's all we have. We only have 2 products left. Wow. 20 hours. It's going to be big. I mean, it's going to be from here to here and from like here to here. And it's tall too. I mean, this is going to be a really cool model. This might be one of the coolest models we've ever printed. And all of the details on it too. Boy, I'm telling you, this is going to be sweet when it's done. So that means this time tomorrow, literally before the stream. So make sure you're here tomorrow because tomorrow it'll be done by a couple hours before the stream starts actually. And that's quick too. That is very fast. You guys might think, oh, it's going to take 20 hours to print this. If I were to print this on my Anycubic Cobra, that's going to take 3 days to print. This isn't even going to take a day.
Yo, what's up, my friends? Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I wanted to talk to you about this super premium drink dispenser from Fine Dine. Now, I just recently, within the past 30 minutes, took a look at some other Fine Dine products, and they were just exceptional quality. And after putting this together, because you do have to put the spigot on this together, I am just blown away by the quality of this. So this is an all metal spigot right here. It's also going to have 2 rubber grommets that you can put on either side. Now in the instructions they say to hand tighten while holding the nut that is on the inside, but what I went ahead and did is just used a wrench to make sure that it was nice and tight. And as you guys can see right here, the spigot is super high quality. This is true metal, so it's going to last a long time. On the top you're going to have a metal dispenser, or a metal lid I should say. So if we go ahead and take that off, you can hear that that is completely metal. Now this is solid glass, so if this drops it might break, but I honestly think that something like this, even though it is just glass, might withstand a drop if it's not too far away. Now taking a look, you can see that it says Yorkshire Glassware, established in 1898. I'm pretty sure that's just a generic glassware brand to make it seem a little bit more old-timey. So this is going to be something that's really good for summertime. If you guys are having maybe cookouts, you can put some lemonade, some tea, some water. Now, one of the coolest things that I didn't show you about this yet is one of...
All right, Seabass, take a look at this. Look at the outline it's drawing for this. We can see how big this is going to be. You see how it's already doing the outline? Here's my hand for reference. Look at that. That's the outline right there. Not the hand. I could just watch this all day. What are you printing? We are printing this. A 20-hour Amazon stream, just leave it up and running. I'm pretty sure I'm not sitting on the stream for 20 hours. I couldn't just walk away, I don't think. I think I'd definitely get banned. Or the stream would get shut off for sure. That's what we're printing, Vicky. Logan Temple. What made you want to print a temple? So that temple right there is where Seabass got married. She was just curious as to where if they had a print for it. She looked it up. I said send it to me, and here we are. All right, we have one final product in the carousel today. They're nice unbreakable wine glasses because they're stainless steel.
And wine glasses. So this is going to come in a set of 4. Let's just go ahead and jump in and we'll take a look at it. You can see that we have all 4 of them right here, but let's just go ahead and talk about what makes these things cool. So for me, there's 2 reasons why you are going to want to give these a shot. So first of all, these are stainless steel. It's going to insulate your drink and hold ice if you're having ice in here, or your wine if it's cold. It's going to just insulate it a lot better than glass. And then also, being that they're stainless steel, like I said before, these are just going to hold up a lot better. If you drop them, they're not going to break. And honestly, the design on these just looks so good. If we go ahead and just kind of take a look at all of them, they actually don't all mimic the same color pattern, which I thought was really cool. So it's not just a copy and paste between each design. So like I said, you are going to get 4 of them. And again, on these ones right here, you are going to have 4 different designs completely all the way throughout them. So if you need a nice set of stainless steel glasses, I think these might be the ones.
All right, so that's gonna be it for today's stream for me, guys. I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out, but I gotta go. We will be taking a look at this print tomorrow. Don't forget, this will be finished tomorrow. Hopefully we don't have any mess ups. If it messes up, I'll restart it, but I'll know pretty soon. If it's gonna mess up. I mean, it's really only ever gonna mess up at the bottom. You guys can see it's chumming along right now. It's getting everything done, doing that first layer. I'm excited for this print. This is going to be cool. If it does come out good, we're going to print it again, but in white. So then I could sell it and somebody, paint it yourself kind of thing. It is. This is going to be a big print. It's been a while since I've printed something this big. What time tomorrow? 12:30 Central Time, my friend. 12:30 Central is when I will be going live. So make sure you guys are hanging out here live every day, Monday through Thursday now. I am live at 12:30 Central. We spend about 2.5 hours, 3 hours or so now on my streams. We don't do the 4 hours anymore. So Appreciate you guys all hanging out. Everyone over there on Twitch, Wiley, I did see you message. Delbert that got banned, Vicky, Seabass, Rome, all of you guys have been hanging out. Sheila B, Meatface earlier, yo! All of you guys are the real MVPs. You guys always have been, and you always will be. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to be weird. Later. Bye.